Hello guys, and welcome to Bush Life. I am dead. And not because I spent all of last episode hiking mountains. Okay, maybe it's a little bit because of that. But because today I'm making a graveyard. For plants. What was that? Sebastian the Shadow Demon down here or something? I just heard something crashing through the bush down there. My guess is it's probably a kangaroo. What am I doing? Alright, today's episode, guys, I'm making a graveyard for plants. Now, as we saw in the end of the last episode, things are getting hot down here. We're not even in summer yet, and we're reaching really bad temperatures, which isn't good for the plants. I've got some plants, what I'm calling in the life support box now. It's basically just a pot sitting in water, because they're not doing too good, and they're barely hanging on as it is. The plants that I've been trying to grow, they're not doing any better themselves. Like, it's just insane. I was gone for 5 days and like everything's dying on me, just like that. But it's going to be a real tough summer. Everything I have worked for the past year is at risk of being lost. And I reckon there's a good chance we could lose a good chunk of the plants we've been trying to grow. And when you spend half an hour every day walking back and forth from the creek carrying this thing to water them, you start to kind of get attached to the plants in a way. Because you've been trying to keep them alive. So I will be a bit sad to see them go if they don't make it. I will be especially sad if the bush plant, the plant I started in episode 1, dies on me. I will be very sad about that. But I'm going to try my best and work my butt off for the next who knows how many months until it starts cooling down again to keep these things alive. It's going to be absolutely insane, but stick with me and hopefully we can pull through the other side and have the dream garden bush paradise thing I want down here. Because I ain't going to stop. I'm just going to work extra hard to keep everything alive and keep building up the bush tent here, get those side walls in next year. Should be fun. And I've got a new friend. His name's Richard. You want to see Richard? He's living in there. You saw him at the end of last episode. That spider I took back from the Canada lands. He's chilling in there. I've named him Richard. Maybe he'll live in there, maybe he won't. I don't know. But come on. Come meet Richard. Here is our fellow Richard, right there. He's chilling in the moistness. I think he likes it in there. Why don't you stick around, Richard? Be my guest. Live at my bush tent. Don't mind if you do. Reminds me of that other spider that I saw a while back. I think it was the Flood Watch episode. Something like that. No, it was the flood preparation one. Okay, so in the garden here, obviously we've got our plants that we planted, but... Alright, I think this is pretty cool. I'm going to work my butt off to keep this thing alive in the summer, trust me, because it needs a lot of water. But trust me, it looks really good. It's going to be worth it. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Look at this. Our plants we got here, 1, 2, 3 from the mountain. And look at the moss. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I love it. I love it so much. You already know I'm going to be working my absolute butt off to keep this thing alive. Like, look how cool that looks. It's so nice by the pond. Just imagine it's filled with water. But it looks so cool. I love it. I absolutely love it. Now, I'm going to get into the rest of the episode. I've been very busy watering for probably a good hour now. Just trying to give things a bit extra water because I was away for a bit. So that hopefully revives the plants a bit. The pond plant over there, it's not looking the best. And the bush plant's starting to go a bit yellow in the leaves. So gonna do my absolute best to keep things alive, but as I said, a good chance we may lose some, and what better way to remember them to make a little graveyard for them. In fact, in here I've actually got the first little, is it a headstone, tombstone, I don't know what they're called, the bit where they write your name on it, on the tombstone. I've got that there, that's what I'm going to use, and this plant here is from the mountain. I forgot to plant it and I accidentally trampled it, so it's also on life support with our 2 Carolina Reapers. And let's be honest, the extra minty plant, he's chill. I don't think he needs life support, but he just grows there. He protects them. I don't know. I also moved in here, this little plant, if you can see it. Right there. It was on the life support thing, but I put it in there just so it has a bit nicer soil, because that's what I think it needs. So Richard there is going to chill and protect it, hopefully. Also got some pumpkin seeds as well that I'm going to try grow. If you're wondering where I get most of my plants from, they're supplied from my grandma. She gives me a whole heap of stuff. And she also gave me this in here. She said once the black seeds, and you can see they're starting to start coming out, it's ready for planting and I can grow it. So that's going to be getting done soon as well. Finally, I've been waiting about 2 weeks for them to come out, so it should be real good, and I'm looking forward to growing them. And I hope you guys will join me along with the ride. Anyways, enough of that. Let's make a graveyard. And beautiful partner might be joining us later, I don't know. This is the part where I contemplate life for like half an hour and figure out where I actually want to build this thing. I'm thinking in there, but I'm not too sure. So maybe, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, we'll find, you'll know in the next frame, or clip, whatever. Right, so I did decide to go with the spot I said. I've got a hole just down there, which is where we're going to actually put our first plant. And you may be wondering, what plant's dead? Oh, you may remember a while ago, my chili plant that I used to grow on the tire died, which was like the first plant I'd fully grown from seed by myself. Something like that, I can't quite remember, it so long ago. But unfortunately that left the bush, left us, and it's dead. So that's going to be the first grave to put in there. So that's what I'm going to do now. And then I'm going to see if beautiful partner's coming down. And then we can do some decorating, clean the place up a bit, make things look a bit nicer. So anyways, I think I've rambled on enough. I'm going to get this in. And we're going to get into some actual work right now. Because I think I've just been talking for like a good 5 minutes now. I don't know. Alright, let's go. Hey, where'd Richard go? He was just there.
Look inside.
Richard was just there. Oh.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, Richard. Richard. I thought he was leaving. He was just walking out there. And then he left. He's just gone back in there. I don't know if we're going to see Richard again after that, but comment, I love Richard. Richard's a cool dude. Here's my grave. I just got a stick stab my bum. As you can see, beautiful partner is here with small feet.
Hey, he also just blinded me.
We don't talk about that. Oh, oh God! I just bashed my head and tried not to fall.
Good job, baby.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, Richard. Yeah.
Oh, there's more. These ones are white. That's pretty
I don't even know where you just went. I'm trying to zoom with the camera. Oh, it's your feet. It's your feet. Anyways,
I'm filming my freaking feet.
Lovely.
Oh, God.
I'm filming your feet too. Okay, time to make graveyard stuff. Bye-bye.
Wait.
Oh, actually, I'm saying it now so I can cut to 2 days later when I actually do it. Okay, I'm gonna cut now. Graveyard time. I'm gonna use this as like the boundary for the graveyard. Should work just fine. Very windy day, mind you. Very, very windy. So that's pretty windy. Yes. Let's do this. I've got to... Never mind, I had a stick in my thumb. Branch just fell down over there. Hopefully we don't get crushed and die. Whoops. Okay, so I accidentally mutilated the pine tree there, so gonna fix that up just quickly. It's great. It's fine. And then we have our little boundary in here for the graveyard. And of course our first grave. So that's nice. Look at it all looking nice and gravy in here. I don't know what I'm saying. So that is the beginning of our graveyard for plants. I would preferably not want to put any more plants inside of here. But I guess we're just going to find out what happens. Coming into spring and summer, so that should be interesting and fun. But that's the end of this episode, guys. I don't know if that tree branch is going to fall down over there. It's been real windy, so I don't know what's going to happen. Look at the wind right now. Can you hear that? It's crazy. Also, we've got our plants in here on life support. That is a foot.
I'm filming my legs.
That is not looking too good.
And we have a random plant that appeared.
Yes. I don't know what this is growing there. It's like, what even is this? It looks like an alien plant. Also, no idea on Richard's whereabouts today.
I'll probably set in on him.
I think he might have gone for a nighttime stroll and not come back. I don't know. But he's not arising, so that could quite easily be the case. We love Richard though. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure to stick around. Check out the last episode. Something like that, I don't know. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
That was a very anticlimactic bye. I don't know what I'm doing. Bye!
Bye!
Why did I say it like that though?
I don't know, you sounded like
Okay.
Stampy.
Oh, that's nice.